Hello everybody, welcome to my kitchen. For those who don't know me, I'm Andrea Crookshanks, your Pampered Chef Consultant, and today we're going to talk about cold brew coffee. So I don't know if you guys have been listening to the radio, seeing the commercials, but cold brew coffee is a huge rage right now. But guess what? It's been around for a long time. I've been cold brew coffeeing for a few years myself, and I wanted to come on to show you how easy and simple and delicious cold brew is in your own home to save you from going through those drive-thrus and save that money by making cold brew coffee in your own home for a fraction of the price. So first, you need a cold brew pitcher. So here is ours, it's Pampered Chef's Cold Brew Pitcher. I love it. It is beautiful, as you can see. So it's a great centerpiece on your table. It just makes everything look so pretty. It has the silicone sleeve around that you can see here, and that acts as a grip to hold it, but also to protect your hands, because you can also do hot brew in this container as well. It's not just cold brew. So you could do your cold brew coffee, you can infuse your water, and you can do cold tea and hot tea. So this is a great tool to have for your kitchen. It's made out of tempered glass, so you've got to make sure you're careful with it or else it will break. I also take this camping with me, but I'm very careful. It's just amazing. So it has the silicone top, and then inside it has your funnel, and it comes with two different diffusers. So here's our coffee diffuser, and then there's a clear plastic one with bigger holes, so you could do your infused water or your tea. Now mine's gone missing from my renovations and it hasn't reappeared yet, so I still gotta find it, but it does come with both of them. And then all you do is you just put it in with your coffee or your tea leaves, and you fill it up with water. Super simple, guys. So I wanted to talk a little bit about cold brew coffee if you don't know what it is and what the benefits of it is. So instead of using hot water to draw out the flavor and caffeine from the beans, cold brew actually relies on the time by steeping them in cold water. And the time frame that you want to steep is between 12 to 24 hours. I generally do about 15 hours, give or take. I find 15 hours is a good amount of time. So it's less bitter than hot coffee, which makes it a lot more enjoyable. And by doing cold brew coffee, I also find it pulls out the undertones of your coffee bean. So when you're buying your coffee, whether you're buying whole bean and grinding it yourself, or you're buying your pre-ground coffee, it will tell you it has undertones. So this one here has essence of toasted hazelnut and French vanilla, but I know there's other ones that have like your chocolate undertones and your orange undertones. They come out with your cold brew. Now, it doesn't taste like coffee or orange or whatnot. It just gives it that little bit of sweetness. So I love my cold brew because it gives me a bit more flavor to my coffee, so then you don't have to dilute your coffee with a ton of milk or cream and sugar to sweeten it. It has all that natural sugar with your cold brew. So some benefits I'm going to run through quickly of cold brew coffee is it may boost your metabolism. So caffeine appears to boost resting metabolic rate by 11%. It may lift your mood. Well, no duh, it lifts mine every morning. My children know not to talk to me till mom has her cup of coffee because I get grumpy. So it definitely lifts up mood, can also help with the risk of depression and improve your brain function. Yep, that one is a truth fact because my brain function before coffee, it's funny. It may lower your risk of heart disease. So regularly drinking cold brew coffee may improve your heart health, may lower your risk of type 2 diabetes. It may keep your blood sugars stable and reduce the risk because it's all natural sugars you're drinking from it. You're not adding a ton of stuff into it. It may reduce the risk of Parkinson's and Alzheimer's because it contains compounds called, which I'm going to butcher this name, phenylenedione, as well as lower amount of non-harmine and harmine compounds. Another tip is it may be easier on your stomach. The may is not a true thing. It will be easier on your stomach than hot coffee. When I drink a cold brew coffee, it is nice and smooth and I can go along with my day no problem. A hot coffee, it definitely gets things moving. So cold brew is only slightly less acidic than hot coffee, but contains compounds that may protect your stomach from this acidity. As such, it may cause fewer unpleasant digestive and acid reflux symptoms that hot coffee produces. It may help you have a longer life. So it contains less antioxidants than hot coffee, and it's full of compounds that have high antioxidant activity, which prevents disease that can reduce your lifespan. Similar caffeine content as hot coffee. If you drink it concentrated without diluting it, which I'll talk about in a second, it will provide twice the amount of caffeine, so you can really get a good caffeine boost. And last but not least, it's very easy to make. So this is the part you get to watch, and you'll see how easy it is. So like I said, you can either buy your pre-ground coffee beans, or you can make them. I personally love grabbing whole coffee beans and grinding it myself because it takes just a couple seconds. Throw it in the deluxe cooking blender on grind, like 10 seconds, boom, it's all done. And you get to control how grind the coffee beans are, because sometimes I will do a French press and you'll need your coffee beans to be more coarse. When you're doing cold brew pitching, you need them cold brewing, sorry. You need them to be finer. So that's why I like to buy my whole beans, and then I can control how fine or coarse the grinds are. So here's our 1 cup of coffee beans. You're gonna just slide it into there, and it just fills up the bottom part of our funnel. And then you can do anywhere from 3 cups to 5 cups. I personally like to do 5 cups because I'm a crazy coffee drinker and I need to get the most bang for my buck. So you're gonna pour in 5 cups of cold water. When you're pouring in the water, you're gonna see it to start to seep out. There you go. You gotta be careful because obviously the steeping takes a few seconds, so the coffee grinds will rise up and then it will start to shrink down when the water flows through. So 1 cup of coffee grinds to 5 cups of water. 15 hours later, you have cold brew. So you can drink it straight up, but it is very concentrated because it's been steeping for 15 hours. So I generally do half a cup of my solution of my cold brew, and then I add a half a cup of water. And then you can pour it over your ice, you can add your cream, you can add your sweetener, you can do whatever you want to it. And that will make your nice coffee. Now you may be thinking, cold brew, I don't like drinking cold coffee. Neither do I. I like a hot coffee, but this is just the brewing process. It's done cold versus hot. You can heat up your coffee. So I will do my half cup, and then I put it in the microwave for a minute or 30 seconds, and then I have a nice hot cup of coffee. But in the summertime, guys, this is great alternative to have this kind of coffee and have it over ice because it's nice and cool. So bottom line, guys, Cold brew is an enjoyable alternative to hot coffee. You can easily make at home, and it offers the same health benefits but less acidic and less bitter. It's easily it's easy on your stomach, so why not give cold brew a try? Spice it up, do something a little different, make your morning routine fun, and spice it up. So I know another question that I get asked a lot is, how long would this last? Put it in the refrigerator, which I do. I don't leave it on the table, I just put it in the fridge. Put it in the refrigerator, it will last 7 to 10 days. So depending on how much caffeine you drink, or how many cups of coffees you have, you can have this up to a week, guys, or longer. Generally, it only lasts a few days for me because I go through coffee like there's no tomorrow. But there you have it. So look at that, guys. See? Look at the beautiful coloring. So it's already steeping. And when it's done, after the 15 hours, you can actually take this out. Obviously, I gotta be careful because of the liquid, but you take this out and then you have a beautiful pitcher of your coffee. Another little tip for anybody who doesn't know and who are plant lovers, if your coffee tastes off, you can use it for your plants. So you use 2 parts of water to 1 part of coffee and water your plants with it. It will give them a little extra boost in nutrients. So there's a little tip for you guys. So my cold brew is ready. It is gonna brew for 15 hours and I'm gonna have some lovely cups of coffee tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys learned a couple things about cold brew, and I hope you will give it a try at home, because honestly, guys, you just saw how easy it is to make, and it's delicious, and it is a fraction of the price for what you're paying going through those drive-thrus to pay for the cold brew at the fast food joints. So enjoy, have a lovely day, enjoy the sun and the birds chirping, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.